Even though the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic is over, many people are still suffering from the long-term effects of the disease, and this can go on for years. And not just COVID. Many viral infections stay in the body for years and continue to cause problems. Until recently, there was no way to address this problem, but now a world-famous scientist working right here in Sarasota has developed a supplement that can address the problem. We welcome Dr. Theoharides. He is the scientific director of Algonot Company right here in Sarasota. Welcome, Doctor.
It's a great pleasure to be with you, Linda, and I'm very excited to talk about this product.
Tell me about your company.
So the company was actually established in Sarasota over 20 years ago with a goal to develop science-based, unique dietary supplements. And it is registered with the FDA, and it has actually a food license from the state of Florida, which is quite unusual because most companies that sell dietary supplements do not actually have that.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I was reading about I said, we've got a world-famous scientist walking on our streets here on the Suncoast. Tell us a little about your background.
Thank you very much. So I was born in Thessaloniki, Greece, the second biggest city in the north. I came to Yale University in the 60s with a full scholarship. I managed to have 5 degrees from Yale University, and then I went to Boston. I trained in internal medicine at New England Medical Center. I established the Department of Pharmacology at Tufts Medical School that I ran for many years. And now I'm here in Sarasota, not only being the scientific director of Algonot, but I'm also a full professor at the Institute of Neuroimmune Medicine at Nova Southeastern University.
Oh my. And how did you come to develop this new supplement that can really address the long-term effects of COVID?
Well, the problem is that we are bombarded with viruses every day, but our body is very ill-equipped to deal with viruses, especially the chronic, long-lasting effect of viruses. So, unlike supplements that are in the market that usually have like vitamin C and nothing else, we looked at the literature to find out what small molecules have been identified as being able to block the virus at various checkpoints in the body. So we selected the 4 best such molecules from studies where they had screened like more than 1 billion small molecules, and we put them together with the ability to make the supplement have synergistic effects so that it might block the virus binding to the cells, entering the cells, multiplying in the nucleus, as well as triggering unwanted effects in the body. So even though the virus might hibernate, it leaves telltale signs on the surface of cells that trigger the immune system to think there's an ongoing infection, while there's no ongoing infection. So the body mounts this horrible inflammatory response that basically destroys its own tissues, especially the brain. And we don't have any drugs for that, and most drugs don't even cross the protected blood-brain barrier to get into the brain. Well, these 4 entirely natural, pure molecules in ViralProtek can actually do that. They can help the body check the virus at various points and lead to very beneficial effects in terms of long-term side effects.
Well, this could make a major difference in people's lives. I know my son suffered from long-term COVID, and it can really, really be disastrous for a family and an individual, and this will actually help.
Absolutely will help, and there are many more people that actually have such symptoms that go unnoticed. And because we don't really know what exactly is going on, there's very little effort to try to address them. You know, in medicine, unfortunately, many times when complex diseases arise, we tend to look the other way because they're too complicated and we don't know how to address them. In this case, we can at least know what we are addressing and help the body then do the rest.
And tell me the name of the supplement so we can all get that down.
So it is ViralProtek with a K at the end. So it can be used with anything else. It can be used with other drugs if someone needs to take other drugs. All the ingredients are entirely safe and known for many years. So at the end of the day, there's no downside.
And it's not just COVID that we're talking about. It's a lot of viruses.
Correct. These ingredients can have the effects that I alluded to earlier at many checkpoints for pretty much any virus, because viruses are different, but at the end of the day, what they do is to bind to the surface, get into the cells, and then trigger a response. So clearly they're very different. And one of the benefits of use of ViralProtek is, regardless of how viruses change, mutate, which makes it very difficult for us to address them in medicine, these ingredients, it's like blocking the lock so the key doesn't get in. So the virus might mutate, but at the end of the day, we'll still not be able to unlock the door, if you wish. So I think that it will have very beneficial effects regardless of the type of infection.
Oh, that is such good news. Thank you so much. And you can learn more about how to fight long-term viral infections with ViralProtek. Just head over to algonot.com and we'll be right back.